Yo, I know I can't be the only one that missed Bronson Reed right now, bro. I'm sitting here thinking about summer of 2024 when Monday Night Raw was lit every week. We had the love triangle and we had Bronson Reed killing somebody on every show. Bro, it didn't matter who you were, a fan, a security guard, Seth freaking Rollins. Bro, this man was after everybody, bro. This man was really out here catching bodies like ghosts. Look, we gotta talk about how Bronson Reed even got to this level because it was never always like this. He used to be a chill guy. Alright, so look, Bronson Reed in 2024, it started off very chill for him. Like, he was like a bottom mid-carder, barely on the show sometimes, but the first big moment that he had was when he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And I know that we take that kind of as like a joke because it's not really that serious anymore. But for Bronson Reed, this was one of his biggest wins on the main roster so far. So yeah, after Bronson Reed won that Battle Royal, we definitely started seeing him on the show a little bit more. He even got on a PLE. Like, getting on a PLE nowadays is like special because it's low-key tough. It'd only be like 5 matches up there. So this was kind of impressive. Months went by and little by little he kept getting on the show a little bit. And Bronson Reed got tired of that little bit. He had to take matters into his own hands. But look, before Bronson Reed did anything, we had a similar situation to someone barely getting booked on the show. Braun Breaker was someone that was drafted on Monday Night Raw, and I don't know, Adam Pearce was not putting him on any shows. They was playing around with him. He was going against jobbers every week. He was not in the King of the Ring tournament. They was playing around with him. Like, people was really mad that Braun Breaker was not getting any opportunities. So Braun Breaker had to take matters into his own hands, and he almost killed the man, bro. They put him up against a jobber, and this man almost killed that jobber, bro. We've never seen that jobber again. And look, after Braun Breaker did that, he started getting booked on the show more. We saw him get a lot more of opportunities, and he was even fighting for the IC championship, bro. So my theory is that Bronson Reed was sitting in the back taking notes because this was a very similar situation he's in. Because literally out of nowhere, nobody's thinking about Bronson Reed. We got CM Punk and Seth Rollins in the ring. Drew McIntyre in the crowd talking about Larry and AJ Lee, and CM Punk was fed up. He had to chase him down. Seth Rollins is in the ring. Everybody thinks the segment is over. Bro, happily ever after, I guess. I don't know. But then we see Bronson Reed come out of nowhere. This man spawned in the ring and attacked Seth Rollins, and everybody's wondering, like, why is he attacking Seth Rollins, bro? This man goes on the top, jumps on Seth Rollins. Tsunami. We got refs pulling up. We got security pulling up. Bronson Reed acting like he about to leave. Then he like, nah, we gonna spin again. This man do another tsunami, then another one. And this man ended up hitting Seth Rollins with 6 tsunamis. I'm talking about Seth Rollins got cracked ribs and everything. This man bleeding out his mouth. They about to send my man to Grey's Anatomy, bro. Yo, this was a night a monster was made. Bronson Reed showed that he's like legit, like he's no games, bro. Michael Cole was talking about Bronson Reed being 370 pounds, jumping on Seth Rollins, bro. Like, it was just sad. It was scary, bro. Bronson Reed is on another level, bruh. And this was a night that everybody started to respect him. Adam Pearce had to book him on the show after this because, bro, Adam Pearce didn't want to be next. Nah, so after this, bro, Bronson Reed was on a killing spree for weeks. This man was going after The Miz. He was going after R-Truth. And this man was tsunamiing everybody, bro. It's like when we saw Bronson Reed at that time, we knew somebody was going to catch a tsunami. Somebody's ribs was finna crack. Until somebody made their big return. Braun Strowman came out and, bro, it got serious because Bronson Reed saw somebody his own size. Somebody that was actually bigger than him, bro. And now it was really serious. Bronson Reed has some real competition now. And the next week we got that one-on-one, and that's something I really like about Bronson Reed's run, is that there was no hiding. There was just straight hands anytime they could get it on, bruh. So somehow this one-on-one turned into a backstage brawl on some 2K stuff. Then we seeing garbage cans to the heads, securities into tables, Bronson Reed almost breaking his neck. And then the cherry on the top to the match, Bronson Reed went viral this night. And he jumped on Strowman while bro was laying on a car. Bro, the car broke down, Braun Strowman's ribs broke, and Reed became the most feared in WWE. This man took out Braun Strowman, bro. Yo, y'all had to be there. Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed had one of the best feuds in 2024. They was out here breaking turnbuckles, fighting backstage every week, throwing fans at each other. Wait, what? Yo, these dudes had Monday Night Raw lit every week, bro. This feud was the definition of on site. Nobody could stop these two from fighting, and the only way this could truly end is in a last man standing match, bruh. Look, this last man standing match is one of my favorite ever, bro. Like, this match was super fast paced, so much action, table spots in the first minute of the match, fighting in the crowd, breaking barricades, and bro, injuring fans. Like, I'm being dead serious, bro. And they was diving from the top rope outside with it, bro. Bro, they was out here giving us a hood classic on free TV. They was on something this match, bro. Simple as that. And just when you think, bro, like nothing could be crazier than this is like just such an amazing match. Like, this is a banger right here, bro. They don't have to do anything else. These dudes break the ring. Ref flying out the ring. Everyone was knocked out. And every fan watching this was super lit, bro. The ref is back in the ring and he's counting to 10. Bronson Reed and Strowman are both trying to get back up to their feet. But then we see Bronson Reed's first victim come running out into the ring, and he stomped on Reed. Bro, Rollins' return this night was super lit. Like, this joint was so lit. Like, he got his lick back and everybody was screaming. Everybody was happy, bruh. Strowman ended up getting back to his feet before the 10 count, and he got the win. Now Bronson Reed had his eyes on Seth Rollins, and it was going to be scary for bro. Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins feud kind of had that same energy. Backstage brawls and parking lot fights damn near every week. Like I said in the beginning of the video, the start of 2024 was not too special for Bronson Reed. He was just a low mid-carder. Now this man was in a big time feud with Seth freaking Rollins, bro. Like, you gotta give him all the respect in the world. That's tough. They had a really good match at Crown Jewel, but Bronson Reed lost the match. So then they had another match, and Reed ended this rivalry on top with the win, but with the help of Solo Sikoa. So look, 3 days before this match on SmackDown, we saw the OG Bloodline fighting the new Bloodline in the ring. They was going at it to set up their War Games match, but both sides needed one more person because it was going to be a 5v5. And somehow the new Bloodline recruited the most feared man in WWE. This man, Bronson Reed, pulled up to SmackDown, destroyed Roman Reigns, tsunami'd him and everything, and made the new Bloodline look unbeatable in minutes. Bronson Reed and Fatu as a duo was just crazy to think about, bro. Bronson Reed fit perfectly with this new Bloodline, bro. Like, it is actually crazy. So at War Games, we had the new Bloodline versus the OG Bloodline, and this was a super banger. One of my favorite matches of all time. Definitely my favorite War Games match. And man, this was the last time we saw Bronson Reed. He broke his ankle in this match after he almost tried to kill Roman Reigns, bro. And yeah, this is kind of where I'm at right now. Like, I miss Bronson Reed, bro, because when he was out there in 2024, he really made wrestling very fun to watch. He had that joint very lit every week because you knew if he was coming out, bro, a body was gonna drop, bro, and I don't know whose it was gonna be. Bro, Bronson Reed, if you watching this video, I wish you a speedy recovery. I want to see you back in that ring killing people, bro. I need to see that very ASAP. For the people that watched this video, this was a little fun video for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I gotta fix my mic because I kind of feel like it was a little funny today, and I'm sorry if there's any audio problems. Look, I just hope y'all have a good day. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all very soon. Peace.